Wow, what a group we have here tonight. Oh, and I see so many of my friends and colleagues, so thank you for coming. Connie, I've known you a long time. If I could only be Connie Weimer, wouldn't that be awesome? But she's been a great mentor too. I'm going to begin by saying that giving speeches isn't one of my fortes. I'm better one-on-one, so each and every one of you are going to be my one-on-ones. But I'm talking to all of you. First, I want to thank Marcia Wanamaker and Loretta Seaman. Marcia's not here tonight, but Loretta is, for nominating me. They've been lifelong friends, and I dearly love them. Rosalie Gallagher and Margot Blumenthal and Steve Zumba, they wrote letters of recommendations for me and talk about people that have mentored me for so many years. Thank you, guys. And of course, everyone involved for putting this on together tonight. It's awesome. I mean, what a group. Please know how very honored I am to have been selected and to be recognized with these 8 awesome, accomplished women. It was a wonderful surprise, and I am very grateful, very grateful. I've never really thought of myself as a woman of influence. Rather, I work hard to be considered a woman that you can count on. When Marcia asked me to put a resume together, I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to do that for her nomination? The education and professional portion, that was easy for me. But creating the community involvement and recalling the organizations that I've worked with, that was very challenging. I had never really kept a running list, but I have to say that putting one together was very fulfilling. So I'd like to say also, thank you for giving me a reason to reflect on the community I've enjoyed during my time here in Des Moines. I grew up in Northwest Iowa and spent the first chapter of my life in Waterloo. My family didn't have much, and so I didn't have much. I'd say my first life lesson was the real value of hard work. That lesson has remained a common thread throughout my life, and I believe, maybe I should turn that down, and I believe my humble beginnings have given me a unique and grateful perspective. And although my younger self might have wished for things in life to be different, I realize now that my drive to be successful in business, my desire to help others, my passion to contribute to my community, and my persistence in being someone that people know they can count on. So my humble beginnings, that gave me a good start. It's been said there are all kinds of families. Some you are born into, and others you gather along the way. When I began my career, I was fortunate to work for a family-owned and operated chain of 15 women's clothing stores called Seifert's. Maybe many of you remember Seifert's. At 21, I was managing my store, and they believed in me. And so, therefore, I started believing in myself. During my 25 years with the company, those 15 stores grew to 250 stores in 29 states. I have always felt very fortunate to have been a part of that retail family. Another part of my family is my K. Renee family. Kelly Schultz, Jeff Schultz, and Julie Ross. They're my family. At one time, this is ironic, Kelly worked for me. They are wonderful, and I'm very grateful for being part of that family. I started in 2004 with them. In the early 90s, my family grew in another direction. Friends became colleagues. Through my involvement in charitable causes, I learned the importance of relationships, of organization, of detail, and most of all, follow through. And not to mention how to ask for money. So Rosalie Gallagher and Margot Blumenthal, you taught me that. Big mentors for me. These organization, community leaders, and real women of influence believed in me. They believed I could impact an event or an organization. And that's the true definition of family. I think the list on my CV includes affiliations with about 20 nonprofit organizations. And together we have had a lot of successes and we've raised a lot of money. And I've gathered some amazing family members. I'm blessed to have each and every one of them in my life. Finally, this is where it's hard. I want to talk about my real, actual family. Recognize them and thank them. Jack Jones, when I was a young, ambitious woman, you supported me. Together we have two beautiful children, Kobe and Abby. At times, you had to be both mother and father. And I'm so grateful for your long life devotion to our family. Susie Jones, his wife, we are very good friends. And she has also supported me in so many ways. And our teamwork has made our family stronger. 14 years ago, I met Charlie Schaefer through a client at K. Renee. Little did I know at that time that that would change my life. We have shared so much together, so many adventures. Your family, Nicole and Kate, have become my family. Charlie, I want to thank you for laughing with me every day, for believing in me, and for loving me. Last, but certainly not least, Kobe and Abby, and their significant others, Mark and Rebecca. You have given me every gift a mother could hope for and to receive. You've given me love, friendship, support, and pride, and 5 amazing grandkids. I hope the impression I've left on my family, those I've worked with, lived with, and served with, is that they see me as someone they can count on and a person who believes and demonstrates that to do something you need to give it your all and never give up. A saying that I have lived by for many years: be fixed in your goals, but flexible in your approach. Be flexible in business, throughout your community, and most of all with your family. Those words have served me well. Again, I thank you for this honor.